It's Week 8 of the NFL.
And we'll see the Broncos Offensive Player of the Year.
No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Broncos and the Cowboys, next on EA Sports.
The offense returning to... Now the first run of the game for Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That's complete. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, here's Nix. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he'll go down after fighting his way into the 32. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 37. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Broncos will have a first down. Nix from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Connecting on the slant. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Draw play. This is Williams. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Nix. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down from the red zone. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game remains to be seen, Brock, but no doubt about it on that opening drive. He was the star. Goes headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. Nix with it on first. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. From the gun, a carry by Williams. This is ahead for about 5. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 42. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Nix. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing here, Nix. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Working inside the red zone. Cut by Sutton. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Now Nix. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Williams is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. This offense headed back to the field, led by play action with Nix. He throws a bullet to this big gain downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Got for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing on first down, Nix. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To throw, here's Nix. Dulcich hauls it in. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. They go with Williams on the counter. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
Complete beyond the marker. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle, Brock. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch, right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
Almost got it done himself on first. Nicks off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that'll bring up second down. They're going play action. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they face 2nd and long. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Finds a man, Adam Troutman has it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. That's complete inside the 35. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Play action on first down. Pass complete to Dulcich. They gain 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Nix. Brought in right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Back to throw it. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Nix looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. Touchdown, Denver. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate it. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Into the hands of Dulcich. And he gets this forward to the 19. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They send a tight end in motion. Now Nix on 3rd down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. And as they keep going to him, he's now across 200 yards in what's become one of the most So the Broncos ride